Whoops, I gotta make this a little bit higher. What's up? What's up? Hopefully some people hop on here. We've been, I was in a crazy meeting, so, sorry about that. I'm going to share this really quick. Share on a page you manage. Boom. All right, cool. What's happening? Hope everybody's doing well today. It is Friday, so hope everybody's ready to go in, have an awesome weekend. But today I'm just drop something. Okay. Hey, what's up, Amy? Thank you for joining. I know it's a bit later than I normally do, and I know. I just had an early morning meeting and it was a good one, so I was excited about it. But I'm just, I'm pretty pumped because, I've been, happy Friday, yes. I've invested so much of my time and effort and just who I am as a person into relationships. One of my first books my dad ever gave me when I was younger is Relationships 101 by John Maxwell. That's another reason why I became a John Maxwell certified coach, trainer, speaker. I just love, I think I really love everything that he stands for. He's written some amazing things, but I just remember when I got that book and I read through sort of how to build true relationships with people through leadership and really truly putting so much value and care into other people. It just became so, it was like an enlightening moment for me. I was just like, I love people. I love people so much. I want to add as much value to people as I possibly can. I care so much about people. It just became this, how do I monetize that? How do I just hang out with people all day long? How can I just be and help and care and trust and respect and just have this mutual enjoyment with other people? That became a huge thing for me, and I just have always been so amused and so interested in helping people. So I'm going to talk about building solid relationships, 5 things you can do to build solid relationships. I think that's something that, I don't want people to miss out on or to really just, not take, I don't want people to take that lightly, I want people to understand that solid relationships are, it's just part of how you can connect with people. Everybody communicates, few connect, and people need to build solid relationships. It's will be the most gratifying thing that you'll ever do. It certainly has been for me. I always try to build bigger and better, more authentic and genuine relationships. So we're going to kind of go into that now. What's up, Caitlin? Thank you for joining. All right, so the first one in all of this is respect. Ladies and gentlemen, respect, respect to me, and in this is, I want to respect all human beings because they're human beings. So we need to respect people right out of the gate. But you got to understand, on the other side of that is respect is earned. This is something that is earned by other people. You have to earn respect to be respected, to respect others. So, but I want people to start placing high value on others. Put a value on people's heads. I see everybody when I go out into the world that they have $1 million on their head. That person is worth $1 million because I don't know what will happen with that relationship, but I know that person is valuable, and I know that person has something to offer because they're here on this earth. So I immediately respect them. And then down the road, respect will be earned even deeper and further. So respect is number 1 in the 5 ways to build solid relationships. Number 2 is shared experiences. This was interesting to me because I thought about my fraternity and why I'm so tight with so many of these guys, and I'm thinking, man, we just had such a shared experience. And this is why teams, when you watch teams repeat in championships, like the Chicago Bulls or the Blackhawks or any other team that's really, repeated championships over and over. It doesn't happen a whole lot, but when it does, it's because that team, everybody, what's up, Cameron? Thanks for joining, brother. That team had a shared experience of winning together. It's sort of this bond you create when you have a shared experience with other people. And that's why I think it's so important, is so once you have that respect of others and they respect you and you respect them, and then you can have that shared experience with them. I mean, that's a big deal, right? Having a shared experience with people. So I think that helps bond you and helps create this really good relationship with others. The third one I think is one of the most important is trust. When people respect you enough to spend a lot of time with you to have a shared experience, then they'll be able to, then that trust can really, really build. Without trust, you cannot sustain a real relationship. Relationships are really, really built on trust. So once you have the respect, you share an experience, you'll probably gain a lot of trust with that person through the experience that you guys have together. And I think that's really, really important, is like, I trust, like, if I go back to when I pledged the fraternity, or even when I played soccer, like, I trusted these guys because it was like they just had your back. They did things in that shared experience. I respected them. Then we had a shared experience. We won something. We went through something together. And then I was able to say, I know I can trust this person because they'll have my back if I really need it. And if I'm in a bind or something's happening. And that's, a huge thing in building solid relationships. Number 4, reciprocity. One-sided relationships don't last. I mean, who's been in a relationship, maybe it was a significant other where it felt like the relationship was just super one-sided, right? They don't last, I mean, you have to understand, you have to care about your teammates and your workers and your relationship and the goals, desires, the wants, the needs of that other person. That's reciprocity. That is a two-way street. That is a way that both of us can form a solid relationship. If you care about what I'm doing and I care about what you're doing, that is big right there. So you have to build the respect. Respect will be earned. You have to have some type of shared experience together, go through something, even in the hardest times, and then you'll build a really good trust knowing that person will be there for you. And then, of course, reciprocity, which is both of you are giving and receiving equally. And I think that's very, very important in building these relationships. Mike, what's happening? Lewis, what's up? What's up, bro? Hey, great live last night, man. I was on for a little while, but you just crushed it, bro. Love that mindset stuff you're doing, and we actually need to talk about some NLP stuff together because I'm obsessed with it. It was great, man. And I saw you had like 56 shares or something. It was amazing. So it's huge, bro. And then the last thing that you guys would need to do in building solid relationships is mutual enjoyment. When relationships grow and start to get solid, people involved begin to enjoy being around each other, even if you are in unpleasant tasks or times or things. You just enjoy being around that person. Right? Like, I'm sure everybody has a friend where it's like, I don't really care what we're doing, even if it's sort of enjoyable. It's kind of like, well, at least we're hanging out, man, or if it's your wife or your spouse or whatever it is, like, at least you have an enjoyment together. So, what's up? What if someone likes the Indians? Well, I mean, I'm an Indians fan, but, I don't know. I'll try to still have respect for them, I suppose. But what's up, Lisa? What's up, Derek? Thank you. I'll try, Mike. I'll try. So first and foremost, yes, respect people because they are people. You know, respect them, and respect will be earned. You have to earn respect. Next, shared experiences. When you share experiences with people, you build a bond. You work together. It becomes a team. You enjoy being around them. You have to have a shared experience to have a solid relationship. You have to have trust. Third is trust, but you will get trust through the respect and then the shared experience, knowing that these people are going to have your back. So you've got to build that trust, guys. It's so, so important. You can't sustain a relationship without trust. Number 4, the reciprocity. It has to be a two-way street. It can't be one person gives more than the other. You guys have to care about your team, about your coworkers, about your friends, about whatever it is. You have to care about their wants, their needs, their desires, and their goals. You have to have an alignment there. That has to be aligned for a solid relationship. And number 5 is that mutual enjoyment for just being around that person. But once those 4 are in place, you will always have mutual enjoyment being around that person. So it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, I studied and interviewed thousands of elderly people in their homes, and they said the purpose to life over 85% of them said, dude, so true, Lewis, so true, bro. Relationships are, it's what I invest my entire life on. That is my life. That is my lifeblood. That is everything that I'm about. That's the person that I am. That's how I make money. That's how I live. That's how I just love people. I'm in the people business. My life is 100% servant leadership. I'm here to help people, and I was like, I need to make a living from this because I love it so much. And I had to, so that's what I do. And I got a lot of, and like I said, I'm a John Maxwell coach, trainer, speaker. I love Maxwell. My dad gave me this book when I was younger. I just would check it out, guys. Relationships 101. It's just building relationships. It's caring about people. It's just truly loving and caring about people, and I truly feel that way. And I've never felt that. You know, I can't fake that. I love people, man. I want to see people be so successful. I want to see people get everything they want out of life and enjoy it. That's the thing that fulfills me. It is such a fulfilling experience when I get to help others. Whether that's extracting great information from other great minds, interviewing really successful people, whether that is helping coach, whether that is speaking. Mike Stahl and I actually, now we're taking our podcast. We really want to grow the Unstoppable Pursuit. So we are actually for hire. If you guys are looking for speaking, we come in and we talk about a lot of these things. But relationships. Thank you, Mike Ruman. I really appreciate you, brother. You've believed in me since the beginning, so that's amazing. What's up, Dr. Nick? Thanks for joining, bro. So get out there and build real, genuine, authentic relationships. I can't stress how important it is. You know, you can't put an ROI on relationships, but I know for a fact that it will be your largest. My good friend Jason Gaynard, he wrote the book Mastermind Talks, and he's built his entire business off of relationships. I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar business on relationships. He's one of the best. He's somebody I look up to very, very much. And this relationship business building world, I mean, it's crazy, but I know that you know, if you go out there and you build these true relationships, you'll be able to get so much more done than you ever have. I mean, ask anybody successful. Ask anybody successful. They will tell you they built great relationships and they got help. The relationships led them to investors. The relationships led them to people buying into their businesses, people hiring them. You know, my friend Lewis, he's on here, or he might have jumped off, I'm not sure, but he told me he runs an amazing, you know, air conditioning business and just a great guy, someone I definitely like look up to. And he told me, you know, I'm not, you know, in the air conditioning business, like I'm in the people business. And if everybody thought about that in all of their businesses and whatever they do, I think that people would get a lot further if you realize that almost everything you are in is a relationship business. Then you will crush it. I can promise you. If you just truly respect, you have shared experiences, there's trust, there's reciprocity, and at the end of the day, there is that mutual enjoyment. So get out there. I just encourage you guys to really build great, authentic relationships with others. It's a big deal. So thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you. Do something this weekend with your family or your friends to build more, build more authentic, real relationships. It's a big deal. I just really care about that. So I hope you guys take it as seriously as I do, and go out there and make it happen. So thank you guys. Thanks, Jason, for joining. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Get out of your comfort zone. Enjoy the weekend, and go out and be as successful as you need to be. But get out of your comfort zone. Please do something this weekend to get out and just enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. And enjoy the relationships that you have. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. I love you so much. And go out and make it happen. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you so much, brother. All right, make it happen, guys. Love ya.